and you will never be tuned in. Tune in.
You know what it is?
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
What's going on? Good evening, everybody. My opinions are facts. Night edition. We're gonna do regular pod here, and tonight we're gonna talk about the Breakfast Club beef. Pretty sure everybody heard about it by now. Uh, Weird way how it's resolved with the new podcast by Lauren. So I don't know what you think about it.
The whole shit was fake. Everything Just did, that shit was fake. Come on, like, listen, you're not going to just beef on, what is it, Wednesday, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, she get a new show on Monday. Like, this shit was been in the works.
That's crazy. I don't know if I put my old IG comment somewhere, but the minute I seen it, something told me it's like, Stage. I've been watching Breakfast Club so long, and I feel like watching them, it feel like they would do something like this to bring traction. Because, well, I'm gonna say this: Jess was serious, but everything else, I think they let it go on for a reason.
Man,
Reason why I say she's serious because
it looks serious, but fucking, it just, come on, man. It's staged.
the only part I agree with, like, because her and Corey Holcomb, they don't mess with each other. Like, I remember old post, he was talking crazy about her, and she reported him a couple times on IG over him talking about her and stuff like that, and reported him on Facebook. So, but after that, I think when they talk to her again, like, hey man, that's what we're gonna do. Boom, boom, we're gonna breeze this through. And now look at it. But yeah, most of that shit was staged because that's what they do.
Yeah, it just ate off of what Corey said. Like, come on, they think too more bigger than what Corey, you know what I mean, what he says and shit. They just play the fact, you know what I mean, play it off of that. That's all.
Yeah, Charlamagne cool with Corey. He been up there a couple times, Breakfast Club. Hell, they had shows together back in the day on MTV2 and stuff, so they got a good history. But my thing is this though. Moving forward, I mean, they had to do that with Lauren because I think if not, Jess is going. She's gonna do something about that contract. Like, hey, y'all not coming to terms with what we agreed upon.
Yeah. It's
You know what
just,
I mean?
I mean, she already been her too long. Maybe they were just keeping her in her until they get the everything for the show together and shit. Like I said, they're not gonna make it's like they're gonna make an emergency show for her like all of a sudden and shit after a few days after what Jess said. Like, nah, this shit been in the works. It was just roll out.
Yeah, I think that been in the works for sure. But I think once they start reading to the comments, Charlamagne claims he don't, but I think the rest of them do. Like you said, they probably fed it to like, you know what? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We'll feed into the comment section, and it worked. Gotta give it to him that it worked. You know what I mean? But
I said it, but you know, I call this shit months ago. Like I knew, like, nah, I mean, it was something going on with Jess because she was just throwing shade at Lauren all like for the longest. I'm like, yo, why is she saying this? Why is she saying that? Like, it'd be a little smart remarks. I'm like, yo, always cutting her off and this and that. I'm like, yo, something going on. You know what I mean? But I think they just put everything together at the end and shit. Like, all right, hey, just say what you feel going live, this and that. Like, come on, that shit was just it's a rollout. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, Lauren, not Lauren, but just got feeding to it. Look how big it got. You know what I mean? Look, it's, you know what I mean? No one have it. Like, don't get me wrong, people tune in to Breakfast Club, like, not like they used to be, but they definitely did after what Jess said. Because, like, you know, in the morning, like, they'll have their clips already up like around 7:30 o'clock in the morning. Like, they ain't put no clips up till like late. Know what I mean? What was it the next day after what Jess said? Know what I mean? So that shit was staged.
I feel the stage, like I said, it kind of, was going for months. But honestly, all right, so Lauren getting her own show. I'm be real with you. I think success only works for certain people when it comes to gossip entertainment. Because gossip entertainment is like, what are you gonna do outside except for be nastier than the next reporter? You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do that's gonna top what somebody else is reporting about? Because you go on Instagram, there's a million Laurens out there. You know what I'm saying? That's way messier on Instagram. So to me,
But she's not even messy. So that's the thing. Like, we're right now to even get somewhere, you gotta come like Wendy Williams.
My point. So she has to get messy because I talked to sources and being straight up. That's cool for the Breakfast Club because they have a 15-year audience. You know what I'm saying? Me included. I've been listening to them since the beginning. I was listening to them before hell. They was on YouTube. You know what I mean? Then when they went to YouTube, I was with them then. But so them giving her a show, yeah, I think they're doing just to show grace. Like, hey, good looking out. We got you on this. But I don't see how they believe in her being successful on that because. Like I heard someone else said, we have realized Jess ain't talented. Like, he's not.
I'll be liking, just shit on Instagram for she came on, and then when they did the little trials and stuff, I thought she did all right. You know what I mean? I thought it was between at least her and Ray J. But then again, you can't have Ray J on her day because he gonna have that shit turned upside down and shit and this and that, and the motherfuckers get mad because Ray J get messy and shit. You know what I mean? You can't have you got Ray J on her like once or like 2 or 3 months. You can't have him damn hell nah.
Because his style of entertainment don't work no more. Honestly,
it
he's
does.
A shock jock. He's a shock jock that got his style shocking is played out. Like at the end of the day, because we see that all the time now. In 2015, we didn't see that like that. It was something new. 2009 was something new. Now, we just Instagram. You see a couple create like, damn, bro, like, he's wilding out. So Ray J, plus he just, look how he had his own channel or app, whatever that failed, because he tried to do the same old way. It didn't work like that. You know what I mean? He tried to start a controversy beef with Zeus, and look what I got him. You know what I mean? But back to the Lauren and Jess mess. Yeah, with Jess, like. I think they committed to her too early.
Yeah.
Like you said, there was Ray J, possible, whatever.
Yeah, plus, like, soon as she got, like, on her, she's pregnant. That she had, she had to, take leave and stuff. It's just like, it was planned. So here's the thing.
No, pregnancy was planned. Why would you plan a pregnancy knowing you get the biggest contract in your life at this time of your life?
I rather have Angela back just for a while, just on. But what's in that? And that's how I felt for the longest. But when Lauren came on there, I was like, all right, now I'll start fucking with the Breakfast Club. Know what I mean? Again, it just, I don't know. She just like, it's like just like she don't know what she's doing. Like, it's like even with Lauren on there, like it's like her passing the mic. Okay, Lauren, what's the sources? You know what I mean? What happened? We do, you know what I mean? Like. It's not entertaining with her. Like, Jess is not entertaining. Like, I understand you on comedy and this and that, but you don't even bring the comedy to the show. So it just looked extra dry with her.
Yeah, because with her, like, all right, so creatively, Jess is entertaining. Laura is more journalistic entertaining. So, but when you hear from Jess, you're expecting Instagram type shit. You know what I'm saying? How she does on Just with the Mess. That's why I expect out of her. I ain't expect for nothing crazy because I know she can't bring it like that. Not knocking her, but she go to college for it.
Yeah. And I think, also behind the scenes, Charlamagne and Envy should have took them to the side. I know they said they had like little meetings and stuff, but obviously, like, yo, y'all two run the motherfucking show. Yeah, Jess is on her now, but like y'all gotta, you know what I mean? Like, remember the times where even with Angela Yee, and she felt some type of way, like said, like, you know what I mean, when she had that little beef with Gucci and shit, because Gucci say, you know what I mean, smash, and she felt some type of way, and you see that shit got deaded, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When Angela told him this and that and shit, no beef and shit. Yeah, she got mad. She felt like Charlamagne didn't step up for him and shit for her. But you see what happened. Now with this situation, like, come on, like, Jess, you telling this girl to shut up, like, and this and that. You're disrespecting her like all crazy and shit, like, because you're mad because she's doing a better job than you. I mean, Corey Holcomb was right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like this is not for you. It's not a job for you. Like, you keep leaving for stand up, go back and do stand up fully. Because obviously, this is not, you know what I mean, good for you. This just what the mess is about. Whoop. It's not really mess. You know what I mean? Because you can't fully explain it. There's not no, you know what I mean? Like on her Instagram, she'll say something, bring the topic up, talk about it for 10 seconds, off to the next. You can't do that with this. You got to do your research. You got to, you got to do, you know what I mean? Find the sources and talk to the people on that side or that side. You know what I mean? But she got no, what's it called it too? No sources to talk to. Lauren do, because she was with TMZ, so she know who to connect with in this and that. Jess ain't got no connects.
Like I said, Jess is a content creator. She's not a journalist. She's not a news analyst. She's not a news anchor. So with them bringing her on, this is what the Breakfast Club was doing. They were trying to connect because the radio probably views went down, whatnot, or people that listen went down, ratings went down. So they figured they could probably bring in somebody who's in the content world and bring him and try to merge him in with radio and try to make it newer. Just didn't work because she didn't know how to translate her Instagram content to news radio content, and that's where the drop off's at. You know what I mean? I don't think that could ever work. I don't know who could ever make them two merge to be that successful. Yeah. If you watch on Charlamagne's Brilliant Idiots, he's better on Brilliant Idiots than what he is on Breakfast Club now because he toned it down. Because now he's dealing with different people. He can't be who he used to be. Brilliant Idiots he can be, but it's just a different game. And like I said, I know they're trying to bring back. You know what I mean? I know they're trying to bring back Breakfast Club views up because Steve Harvey beat them all through the map. Steve Harvey killed him, which is weird. You know what I'm saying?
His show. Steve Harvey got what show?
His radio show. Yeah, he got a morning show. It's number one.
Who?
Steve Harvey.
He got another radio show. I know he's back on Earth.
Yeah, it's number one. You know what I mean? He's beating out Breakfast Club, which for a while wasn't there, but it's beat out Breakfast Club. So the Breakfast Club trying to get back.
I didn't know he's back on the radio.
Yeah, he's number one. Yeah, he's outdoing them. But like I said, the Breakfast Club fell off because they didn't know how to translate or keep the same core crowd as for they did. So they're at a fight battle now. They're trying to move ahead and they get that space because morning radio, that's forever money, and you all try to be on top of your game there. So they're number one urban, maybe number one urban. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're battling right now. So they try to merge the social media.
I see. Steve Harvey morning show, 6 to 8. I mean 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. This show got 1.3 million followers on IG.
I ain't pulled out the air. I do my research a little bit, but
I didn't know. Like I didn't see or hear anything, but I see it's on iHeart.
Yeah, So there you go. They try to merge that. It is not working today because that social media word don't translate to radio good. Because when you're just on there doing a 2 minute or 2 minute skit, you can edit it out. Live radio is different.
Yeah.
You can't go back and edit out. They can. They do it for YouTube, but when you're live on the air, you're live on the air, and that's that. And she has to get better at that.
Yeah. I mean, good try. I mean, but I don't know how long her contract is. How long it's gonna last or whatever. But to have a fourth person be in there like that long, like that's crazy. But it is what it is. They picked the wrong person to fulfill that job, and just got a lick. She caught a lick.
Yeah. So basically, they picked the wrong person, but they had the right intent. They were trying to get the new era of people, new era listeners, and people are not on iHeart like that. Honestly, for real, to be real, it's YouTube and it's really YouTube. So when you see all these podcasts, they're going to YouTube. I'm pretty sure in 5-10 years, YouTube is going to go to the point where they're about to just get all that. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
everybody taking their podcast to YouTube. You know what I mean? You know, all the ones I watch on there.
I mean, well, shit. I mean, YouTube won't keep it like that because they're not paying them. They're putting their content on it for free, and they're getting, you know what I mean? They're getting paid for people like, you know what I mean, jumping on to YouTube, and they're not even paying them. So YouTube is catching the lick, like, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, we getting all these views, you know, for free. We're not paying Charlamagne or nobody. Yeah, iHeart's paying them. We're not paying them. I mean, we're paying them, but we're getting them a cut for a cut for their views. But I mean, YouTube is really winning out on that one.
So at YouTube, how they're really the only people that's getting paid for them or did get paid, Shannon caught that lick because that brought so many viewership. So the ads was like, yo, fuck it. Because YouTube's up by ads. That's why it's free to join YouTube. Because they're ran by ads. Without ads, there's no YouTube or any app that we go to. Facebook and all, they're all free because ads sponsor them, just like TV. You know what I'm saying? So it's TV game stuff brought to you by your phone or whatnot, the app. So back to, you know, we said at the beginning, Breakfast Club is really try something new. It didn't work because that era just don't listen to that. You know what I mean? Unless
I ain't never listen. I listen to YouTube. I mean, iHeart for a hot second. That's when, you know, of course, Breakfast Club went on there, and you know, they was on YouTube yet. So, you know, we had to listen off of iHeart back then. Yep. Yeah, that's how we made a listen to it. Yeah, off of iHeart. You know what I mean? When
that's how first,
you know what I mean? What's it called, Ray J? You know, when he did his live Red Hoodie Ray J. Huh?
Yeah, it was on.
No, I know that, but I'm saying that. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they was on iHeart then and stuff. Of course, that's the last time they went live.
Yeah,
shout out to Ray J going nutty.
That's so long ago. Like,
but
who remembers it?
Nah, I mean, people remember it because they keep bringing it up now. But you know, but like I said, you know, Jess, like I understand, like she's never there anyway. So, you know what I mean, for her to catch an attitude and this and that, you don't even come to work. You know what I mean? So what are they going to do now? Who's going to replace you while you're on the road now? So now they got to bring in another motherfucker.
Now that make out just fine because now what's going to happen is she going to realize she has to be there more. So she going to stop.
Yeah.
So it's going to stop the Friday shows. It's going to stop the Thursday shows unless she gets some big time. So now she only going to attend to like what's that shit? The Carolines and stuff like that. Or you have some big show, but she got to come between that and her contract. But if her contract written out like that, they don't care what we say. Her contract probably written out to where she can go do shows still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but what I'm saying is, like I said, like she's still gonna be on the road, so they still gotta find somebody again to fill in the days she's not in her again.
But she came into that contract with that, so she really finessed them because they can't fire her.
I mean, hey, they might be like redid that contract.
Yeah, but see, a contract
now, like I said,
contracts is tricky.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying now is, all right, we're gonna have to let her go, but you gotta be her now. Like, you know what I mean? You can't just keep missing days. Like, you just came off on paternity leave. Then, now I mean, you're missing just because you're doing shows and stuff. Now, we had someone to cover your spot when you're not her. Now we got to cover her again after we just let one person go. Now we still got to get another person covering your other days too. You missing like that? That's it don't make sense again.
No, you know what happened? It's reversal. Usually it's the people, usually the big ones, the big dogs that come out on top. Jess just reversed it, and whether it's cool or not cool, she reversed the lick. She licked them because I know in her contract, I guarantee you it had about her doing shows. Because Charlamagne, you know, they're fair.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is the days she missed for doing shows from now on, they got to bring another person in.
I doubt that. Who they bring?
Then it's gonna be just them two then.
Or unless Laura come in certain days like she been doing. I mean, they're not gonna go out and just keep doing that. Because remember, Angela Yee for the last half a year, she was missing out. She wasn't even coming. It was just really yeah, but still, they had to beef her or not beef her doing shows. You're still missing, so they had to figure out a way. So now it's to the point where I think they're used to that now.
Yeah, but they can't be them two all the time. That's the thing.
Oh no. It's not
so like I said, they got to bring someone else in to replace Jess with the time she missing like she always is.
She finessed him out of contract. Whether they redo it is up to them to redo it. But
Yeah, they probably did because that's probably why, like, hey, we're gonna do this, but you gotta be here more. We'll take her off.
Yeah, but you know they don't like paying out. They hate payouts because
We know that. So that's why I'm saying they're probably told her, like, yo, you got to come more or we're going to keep her and you're going to get less time and you're going to look dumb sitting there beefing with her in front of her all the time.
Yeah, but like I said, Charlotte made sure that contract she's able to do her shows. It's about her.
Said the fuck it didn't. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not understand what I'm saying. I'm bringing it to you the first
I understand what you're saying.
You know why she been missing from the beginning? In her contract, she's allowed to go do her show, so they can't do that.
I know that. I did not just say that.
They're not gonna redo nothing, or unless they're gonna pay her off. They're gonna pay her off to get off.
How you know?
Because it's a contract. This ain't
okay. They probably fucking redid it, so we'll see if they redid it. We'll see if she there more.
Because they'll have to pay her more. They ain't paying her more.
How did they not pay? They don't have to pay her more
because she's gonna stay around longer. That requires more.
Because it's her job.
Right, but her job signed on for her to do probably certain days.
What up, Real Talk Hip Hop?
She was gonna do that.
Huh?
They knew she was gonna miss time for doing comedy.
We know that, but it's a full-time job.
You know, they should have signed from the beginning then because they knew this. Charlamagne was probably looking out because he misses a lot too. Not a lot like her, but he does miss out. Envy has shows.
He don't. No, she misses.
I know how
misses.
much she. Yeah,
how much she missed? How much she missed last year? Probably more times than Charlamagne missed in 3 straight years.
Yeah.
Or not even straight years, pick any year. She missed way more ever than Charlamagne did in 3 years compared to she did last year, was the first year of her job.
All right, so she's a full-time hiree, allegedly. Well, that's the contract. She's supposed to be there full-time now. So for them to just go out, it's not a trial thing they're doing no more. So they're not going to get people to do all that they was doing last year. That's done because she's in a contract. I heard like, we're not going to keep doing that shit. You know what I mean? Because they're giving people free exposure. So they stopped all that. Yo, hire somebody. So they told them, like, hey, y'all got to hire somebody. We're not going to keep bringing all these different people on. They're getting free promotion. Millions of people listed and shit like that. So that's why they made a sign. That's why I think they rushed it and just jumped on her. Because iHeart was like, yo, we're not going to keep doing this shit. These people coming on here, we're giving the biggest platform you can get. And these motherfuckers was like nobodies. You know what I'm saying? Jason Lee, he was just a fucking Instagram dude and shit. You know what I mean? And do a little bit of Hollywood. But he's on our platform. He getting exposed to an audience he never had before. Claudia Jordan, all these people. So I was like, yo, all right, y'all gotta get somebody. We're not gonna do this a whole nother year. Oh, fuck, let's get Jess. She's new. She has that part of the land where people will follow on Instagram and TikTok, whatever. Let's bring on here and translate something else. All right, yeah. She's like, all right, cool. And these dudes not thinking like, damn, she got pregnant in the midst of this shit. So that really fucked. That gave me. That's why the time was gone. Now she just was doing comedy specials. You probably see her like on a Friday here, a Monday here, shit like that. But her pregnancy BS it really made it worse because it was straight through. She missed 3 straight months through, no showing up at all. That's why it looks so crazy. Now with this situation, she's not pregnant no more. She can't miss no more. Maybe a Friday here and there, it'll look different, but it's not going to translate. Unless she really goes to school, you know what I mean? They probably going, hey, you gotta go get some you gotta take some classes or something to get better at journalism.
Yeah.
Because they're going there. Because think about it, they got a 4th person already. They got the girl that reports about the fucking political shit. Angela used to do all that. Now they got the one girl, I can't remember her name. She'll come in, do the political stuff. Because Jess don't do political. So that's 5 motherfuckers you had in at one time.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Like bringing extra people
they,
in, they gotta pay. Like I said, well, maybe do freak. I know, you know what I mean. The people host was like,
girl
you know what I mean,
don't do it because she part of Black Effect. The girl to come in,
she light skinned.
Black Effect. Yeah, she part of Black Effect. That's iHeart Black Effect. They're all the same shit. Charlamagne shit. But what I'm saying on the other tip, they're not going all that. Yeah, break somebody because girl is here. Nah, they're not. That's free publicity. iHeart's real money. That's not that. Nah, we talk about big platforms. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna miss less now, but what's gonna happen is unless she goes and take classes to get better at doing this.
I mean, they're just stuck with her. Lauren podcast. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Like, you know, how long? Like, is it gonna be an hour long? Is she gonna be inside someone else's show, or is her own show? Okay. So I don't know, it'll be an hour or where did she fit in at, or it's gonna be on whose station is gonna be on Power 105 station. I don't know.
It's Black Effect. Everything Black Effect.
So
iHeart
Black
is gonna be
Effect got their
It's a
they got their own.
podcast.
Yeah, I know it's a podcast. So whose line or what Black Effect got their own station on iHeart?
Yeah, so it goes with old boy
Ah.
MCA. Them used to do the Gangsta whatever Chronicles. That was on the part of them. I forget a couple other. I think Brilliant Idiots is part of under umbrella now. Of course, Jess or not Jess, but Lauren is part of that now. I think they got a couple more. They do. So they got the because he did what 2019 did that with iHeart. He made a Black Effect. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see how that pan out. But to me, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see what more she could do than now. I think she's better. Lauren's best suit was for that with Breakfast Club. Because like I said, what is she going to do more? Yeah, she might get a couple more sources, but you gotta get nasty with it, or nobody gonna care.
Yeah, I think it's time for like let's just say Jess, like, all right, you got what you wanted. She's gone. Now you gotta step up your game. You gotta make this thing interesting because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, it's just when she's on it, it's not that good. So when Lauren was on it, she picked up the slack. So now you gotta ramp it up. Now also too with Lauren, it's just what you're gonna do is how you gonna like get us or what I mean to watch not to watch her and this and that because remember there's so many outlets that does the same thing that you're doing and stuff. I mean, yeah. So it's gonna be a hard task. Like, who really listen to like news podcast stuff like that? You know what I mean? No, we like news stuff. We just want to see a clip, whatever, like how we see on TMZ. Boom, we see that. Boom, up, scroll to the next thing. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to Lauren talk about this and that and stuff. And like, you know what I mean?
She's not. Listen, Breakfast Club is not even doing real good on her radio. So what do you think is going to translate to her? See, this is what happens. Like I said, Charlamagne's smart. All right, to ease the pain, smooth over the hill. We'll give you your own shit. We'll sign you a little deal. Boom, boom. Give you some money. Boom, boom. Here you go. But at the end of the day, in the back of Charlamagne's mind, he's like, yeah, this ain't gonna last long. Gangsta Chronicle, all them. I don't know if that shit's still on. So, podcast, if you're not doing nothing extra, and I'm sorry, she's not extra like that. Like the biggest superstar, everything it takes. And if you don't got all three, you better have at least two of them. You gotta have the look. Laura's cool and all, but she don't have that look. That oh man, I'm checking just like Angela Yee. Mama was checking the Breakfast Club back in the day just to see her because everybody thought she looked good. Shit like that. Part 2. Now she got the journalism. She got the down pat. Part 3. Can she be controversial? Is she gonna be controversial enough?
That's the big part of it because now you're gonna be based up in the gossip world telling news.
Yeah.
And like I said, what's gonna make me listen to news from you? Because news nowadays we take it on a post, a quick video, and we're off to the next thing. I'm not trying her say like something happened like in Georgia, this and that happened. Listen for 10 minutes or whatever.
Exactly.
Like, who like are you going to have co-hosts? Is it just you? Like news, like you know what I mean? No one don't really watch news no more. No one's not watching CNN or Fox News at that. Local news. Older people mostly watch the local news, and that gets boring too because the first hour of local news it showed the same news on the second hour. So you know what I mean? And I don't know how she going to swing it, but she got to make it interesting.
Yeah, because here's what it is. Like I tell people, like you said, CNN and all that stuff. You know why there's still cable TV is lucky to be here? Insurance company pay for them damn commercials in the morning that while old people watch them talk shows and goddamn Maury and all that. Insurance companies keep cable running by paying all that sponsor money. That's the reason why there's cable. Other than that, nobody's watching it. That white thing, our local news, Pittsburgh news. More people's on the Facebook page than they watch the news.
Yeah.
It's instant. It's right then and there. You think we gonna wait around till 4, 5, 6 o'clock when they can put the news up at fucking goddamn 1, 8 in the morning?
Yeah, because all the news she gonna have, like you said, like people are already gonna be posting it and this and that.
Yeah.
So she comes on. Let's just say I don't know. It doesn't even matter what time she comes on. She come on 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning. Wherever something happens, it get posted ASAP.
So
I'm not waiting for, and like she's not the type of person. You know what I mean? I sit there and wait for her views. You know what I mean?
That's the part. That's what I say. Yeah, she gotta be controversial because think about it. It's not a news thing. It's a podcast.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like me, all right, sometimes I want to hear this person how you know what I mean, feel about a certain situation. Like, all right, like Joe Budden. That's one thing. But with Lauren, she in a way, she don't have a really personality. She just reports news for a couple minutes. So for her to do a whole hour, let's just say, or hour and a half, I mean, I'm not saying she can't do it, but I'm gonna take a listen. I'm a support, but you know, probably listen to a few Jones, but like
I'm gonna tell you, she got two other people. One is Wayno. He's supposed to be one of the people that's on there with her.
oh, all right.
And I can't remember the person now. So
See,
what I'm
now
saying,
I listen, I watch Wayno like probably like you know a few times a week.
so what it is, so being her potting, there's not gonna be instant news like she does now. So hers gonna be basically going over her review of the news. But like you said, we got our Joe Buttons, we got our Vlads, we got our dialogues. Now we got our Bag Fuel. You got Shannon. You got all these different. So the fit in, she gotta be messy. She gotta be controversial. And like you said, she's not a controversial person.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be somebody off the show to get like that. You know what I mean? You know, maybe once in a while she had Wendy on her. If Wendy gets out of her situation, I mean, it kind of looked like it, but it kind of not. She getting out that what's it called censorship or something like that. But you know, you gotta get some messy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what basically Andrew Yee show. Like, you know what I mean? It's like he got some messy, you know what I mean, situations on her and stuff. So lip service. So, you know, motherfuckers tune in and you know. What's his name? Mano, you know, he got stories for days and his views be funny as hell. So
what's the difference? That's 30 years.
Yeah.
That's 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Lauren probably got what, maybe 5, 6, because she only 30. So she probably TMZ probably got it when she's like maybe 22.
Yeah, she was dumb,
23. So she went to school, you know, she probably gets like 22, 23. So what I'm saying is at the end of the day, 9 times 10, she's not gonna hit the factors that she need to hit. I'm be real with you. I don't think, because like I said, people always get on me all the time in the comments. Oh, it ain't about look. If you want an extra level, when it comes to women, you gotta have the look. I'm sorry. She looks okay, but she's not the man. I can name a couple podcast chicks that do little Instagram stuff where people go crazy. There's a girl called Rhythm Patrol. You know what I mean? Soul Patrol, I mean. Girl on there, I know she don't know shit about Marvin Gaye shit. She act like she do. She had the records up, Marvin Gaye, OJ's, Sam Cooke, whatever. You go to them comments, she's a baddie. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. That's all you're seeing. No, this bitch has no, that girl does not know the history of that type of genre or whatever. She acts like she do. Back to Lauren. She knows what she's talking about, but sometimes the extra pushes the look. I'm sorry. That's the way this world's set up with women. I hate women have to go through it, but it's real.
Yeah, but back to reinvert to Jess. I don't know what you're gonna do because, like you said, her little segment, Jess with the mess, like it's your title, and she stole it. She stole your segment. I mean, she stole your segment. That's how bad you doing. Know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
And like she said, oh, you know what I mean? When she coming in, oh, she just doing my segment. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
you know
true because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, and it's dope when they do interviews. She like, you know what I mean? Even though she's younger, you know what I mean? She tried to adapt to a little bit the older crowd, which, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do, and, you know, for her, you know what I mean, trying to learn and stuff. But, like, you know, with her and, like, let's just say, what's her name from the Cosby Show? Claire Huxtable. I forgot her name. That's disrespectful. I know it, but, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? How she was connected to her, you know, she did a Cosby Show about 40 years ago, and then, you know, Lauren's 30. She wasn't even born. Add 10 more years onto that, you know what I mean? And she's connecting with her and learning new things, and you know what I mean, this and that. It's just like Jess is, you know, she just got that stank attitude.
I think you know what's gonna happen. It's going. I think she's gonna hit that curve now because now this part's done. All eyes on her because now, see, I know y'all ladies gonna be whatever, but I'm be real. She can't keep reverting back to putting black women down, pitting black women. You can't use that when your journalistic skills ain't there. You gotta do some class. You gotta go talk to Angela Yee. You gotta talk to some people and get some. You ain't gotta be the perfect one of it, but you got if you get a little bit of that and add to what you already know what you're doing, you'll be one of the best. You'll be one of the best. I'm telling you. That's what you gotta do. Because other than that, she, like you said, her attitude like kind of stank. She's too emotional. You gotta understand. You gotta separate that from your real life. Remember what Dave Chappelle said? Keep it real, go wrong.
Yeah. But all right, we'll end it there. Not me. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock with the NBA parlays. We start doing baseball Wednesday.
Thursday's
same
open.
time.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad.
Nah, Wednesday at 8, next podcast and stuff. So what you gonna say?
So just you say Major League Baseball, MLB open today is Thursday, so we'll have them picks for you on that morning.
MLB,
so we'll do a morning podcast.
MLB.
So we on that for y'all. We got y'all.
Yep. Now tomorrow 5 o'clock. The bets. My
Yes,
opinions.
sir.